From Gothic cathedrals abandoned in the grip of ancient plagues to ultra-modern skyscrapers perilously overrun with squatters, mankind's skylines are dotted with bizarre unfinished structures. Why is that? And are we likely to see even more unfinished buildings in the future? Join us as we down tools to ask exactly what happens to unfinished buildings. The world's tallest unfinished building revels in the TripAdvisor unfriendly nickname Hotel of Doom. The Rugyong in downtown Pyongyang is a hotel, technically. They started building it in 1987, but when the Soviet Union collapsed in 1992, the North Korean economy was ruined, and the hotel project stalled, never to fully recover. 105 stories tall and over 1,000 feet high, the gigantic Pyramid Hotel was originally supposed to host 5 revolving restaurants and as many as 7,665 guest rooms. However, poor quality construction has reportedly led to crooked elevator shafts in the troubled structure. In 2008, things started looking up for the Rugyong, when its sinister concrete frame was glazed to at least look more presentable. In 2009, a giant fireworks display launched from the building marked North Korean May Day, and in 2018, Kim Jong-il installed LEDs all the way up one colossal face of the structure. These days, that colossal screen mostly plays propaganda clips, and you still can't stay there. Another notoriously unfinished building is the Centro Financiero Confinanzas in Venezuela, also known as the Tower of David. Financed by wealthy investor David Brillenberg, who died of cancer in 1993, the 45-story building was 2/3 complete when a 1994 banking crisis shut down its construction. Worse was yet to come. A crippling housing crisis in the mid-noughties saw countless Venezuelans struggling for shelter, with 400,000 fewer homes on the market than the population needed. Those folks had to go somewhere, so in October 2007, some 200 homeless Venezuelan families occupied the hulking, unfinished shell of the Tower of David. The building had no electricity, elevators, or running water. But over the course of 7 years, the Tower of David's resourceful inhabitants installed their own basic utilities, including power and water. Many set up businesses, barbershops, beauty salons, bodegas, and even an unlicensed dentist surgery. In 2014, the squatters, who were living as high up as the 28th floor then, were evicted by the government and moved to new housing in Cua, south of Caracas. Today, the Tower of David stands empty. Unfinished structures are frequently abandoned after sudden changes of local government. Cincinnati was supposed to have an entire subway system, and it was almost completely built until the powers that be in the 1920s decided instead to invest in roads. Today, the subway is a magnet for urban explorers. In Nazi Germany, Deutsches Stadion, designed by the Third Reich's chief architect Albert Speer, would have sat 405,000 spectators had Hitler not been booted out of office in 1945. Today, it's an overgrown landfill, with a lake so poisoned by hydrogen sulfide that some 45 hapless bathers have so far drowned there. Pandemics can leave buildings unfinished too. Siena Cathedral is still incomplete after a nasty bout of the bubonic plague